Dios. তাহলে এই তো করি হইতেছে না কেন? এখন হয় না কেন? A penalty.
ফেসফেসে করতেছে আমার।
Hello.
এরকম
Oh, এটা তো খুলুনি। একুশটা ব্যাগ খুলবো না এটা। তাইলে তো তুই কত মতো এটা।
কত অনেক কম আসতেছে।
কমেন্ট দেখুন কেমন।
ফেসফেস করে বুঝলাম না। ফেসফেস করে। হ্যালো। হ্যালো। এখন ঠিক আছে। মাইক ছাড়া ঠিক আছে। ঠিক না?
হ্যাঁ। হ্যালো। Controller sound तो है।
পারবি তুই? তোর কোনো কামে রইল না তাহলে। অন্য ই করতে হইব, অন্য কিছু খুঁজে আনতে হইব। পারবি তুই? ও ই করতে পারবি, তখন তো এটা চালাইতে পারবি।
Matchmaking failed.
সাউন্ড বন্ধ করে চালাইতে হবে।
কোন সাউন্ড?
মোবাইলের সাউন্ড।
সাউন্ড করে তোর চালাবো না।
হুম। চার্জে লাগাতো দেখি ফেস ফেস করে নাকি। একটু জিজ্ঞেস করে।
বোঝা যায় না তো মনে হয়। ম্যাচে ঢুকায় না। ম্যাচে ঢুকাইতেছে না। ওটা দেখতে গেল।
এটা গেলিস না।
ওইটাই তো খেলতে হইব। প্লেয়ার তো ভালো হয়েছে না।
দেখি
এটাই তো ইভেন্ট। ফেস ফেস করতেছে না।
এটা 10 হয়েছে।
ফেস ফেস তো করতে হবে।
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. He's in a great position here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
It's a throw.
Not the most accurate pass. Spread it left. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that.
And he shoots! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Hakimi. Now Foden. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good
chance! Goal, Milan! There is the breakthrough! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Milan make the perfect start. They are already ahead.
13 minutes.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
That's
And the
a
through
goal.
ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, the idea was a good one.
It's good.
He's had a shot! It's it!
Oh,
And
what a
there
goal.
is his 30th goal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Gonzalez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shifted it to the flank. That has been cut short. Well, that pass isn't the best. Can he get it through? Crosses it in here. Andrich is there, and he can get that clear. And they can counter here. Good ball, good take. Looking to play him in. Now it's Vitinha! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Oh,
No question, that's a
it's
foul.
yellow.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
That's a yellow.
Gonzalez. Can he get on the end of this? Danger averted for now. Well, that is one way to stop him. Andrich does really well to win the ball there. Azar. And there's green grass ahead of him. He is chance! They've done it! And with that, he takes home the match ball. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Milan are having a... It's Azar! Glorious from Azar! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
This is Hazard. Now it's Vitinha. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Nicely spread. No way through there. There's the whistle for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Milan really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Milan utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second. There's the shot!
He forget.
Keeper always had the measure of that.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Assalamualaikum.
Messi can get it clear. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now this could be a chance.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Oh, I just want to hit this.
Cleared without complication. And that has put paid to that.
Ah. Don't defense like this.
And it's made its way to him.
Bro. Why you forget that you're AI? What?
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Slave
Pressing's
that down.
intense, and it's paid off. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Pass somewhat off target. Aims beyond the defence. And this is Hazard.
That's a good.
Oh, impressive strike.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh. Yeah.
Gonzalez. That tackle was certainly sturdy.
No.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Milan are down to 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
That's a red.
Vitinha. This ended up in no man's land. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Hazard. Deftly away.
No.
Played out towards the right wing. Gets into some space. He's having a shot!
Chill, bro.
And again!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
That has not gone well. Vitinha. And he was quick to react. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Don't say that.
So there's going to be another change here. Well, there's the clearance. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Knocks it into space. Camavinga. Great vision. Great ball, and he's in here. This looks promising. And a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Öyle clear edildi.
And he's going to have his name taken. Now, this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's gone for the shots.
No
And that's
chance.
wide.
Free kick ही तो शूट होना है. Free kick तो इन्हें स्पाइक ही चाहिए.
Gonzalez is there, and he can pick it up. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
वो दिन हो रही है ना.
Gonzalez. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
अभी ये तो गला हो गया क्यों हो गया.
O'Reilly has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's intervened well there. Tries to play it through.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's there to clear it. And he's been shifted off it. Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, easy pickings there. Spread out to the left. Could try cutting inside here. Drives it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's a throw. Knocks it out wide. And that's aimed into the middle. And that was very necessary. Oh, it's come loose.
Don't give him a chance.
And that is as far as it goes.
It's all over.
Milan, just a thrill to
We
witness
win.
here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them.
টাইম আছে না ইভেন্টের?
আরেকটা ম্যাচ আসছিল তাই তো
কি করছ নাকি? এটা বাড়াই খেল।
হ্যাঁ পারাই যাবে না বলে এমনি পারা যায় না
দেই তো পারা যায় না কেমনে? তুই তো ভালো ভালো প্লেয়ার গুলারে করে দিছিস। আমার গেম প্ল্যানটা কই?
এটাই তো
না আমি তো দুইটা অ্যাটাকিং মিডফিল্ডার দেখেরি না। তুই মানে চেঞ্জ করছিস।
কি জানি
What should be we're picking? You know, Rodrigo.
ভাই তাই আছে আছে বুঝা
সুপারস্টারকে পারা যায় না সুপারস্টার দাও কি রে ইয়ারে নেই রে ওরা নাম আছে যে ইরুনি তো মনে নাই নাম কি রাইট ব্যাক আরেকটা ছিল না আলেকজান্ডার আর নামটা মনে হয় নাকি হাকিমি আছে মানে ফর্ম বুঝে নিতাম
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. So, Jim, what would you say are the main strengths of this formation?
The fact that it's easy to dominate the midfield using the two advanced midfielders to find those spaces in and around the area, which will force your opponents back. This is helped further by the fact that you're also limiting their capacity to play through you. And I would say it's probably more a cautious move than an attacking move.
And he's had it nicked away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for the run. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Baco. He is through here. No goals as yet, but it has been pretty lively. Foden hurtling down that right flank. Shot a goal! That's going to go a long way. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nicely weighted ball. Vitinha! Oh, it's hit the post. Morera gets it away. Still goalless. Baco. And he goes cross-field. Looking to play him in. No, he refuses to take the bait. Aims beyond the defence. Vitinha threads one in. Tries to play it through. Foden providing an outlet on that flank. Mbappe! He's found a way through. Oh, he's played it in low.
কি লাথিটা মারছে
It's a lovely, neat pass.
Stop him! Just stop him!
Vardiol gets a foot in here. Vardiol defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He has found a way through. Vardiol. Referee's given a throw. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's been cut out, well played. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's the throw. Good play on the left-hand side here. Can he get it through? Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Oh, well measured. Hakimi kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. He's got away. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Tries to pass it through. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well read, nice interception. And he's taking no chances there. And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Tries to cross. And he's there to clear it. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're underway again.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
This looks promising. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Tries a measured ball. And it's hoisted clear. And that should get the job done. Now somewhat off target. That's really well manoeuvred. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And now they can spring out of defence. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Ball's played through. He's picked his way through. And the shot! He's scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our...
Chance! Off the post! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Camavinga. And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan have their second corner now. Doué gets it away. He's going for goal! And will be quick to recover this. Camavinga. Rodri.
You can never be short of runners in this.
He gets big! No, not the best of headers.
Changement. Le numéro 9.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Oh, he's bustling through here. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's made its way to him. And the flag has stayed down. Mbappe. Guardiola picks it up out wide. And he's there to clear it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Rodri. Out towards the flank. Decent progress down the left. Oh, played through for the wide man. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Changement. Le numéro 19. Le numéro 27. À leur place, le numéro 16. Le numéro 20. Changement.
Okay.
And that has put paid to that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
What kind of pass is this?
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period, and the score is 1-0.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pinches it off him. Oh, he's been caught napping. Milan are looking to break at pace. Milan leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's in a great position here. Now, can they get him away? Baku. Passing is crisp and sharp. Foot in. Searching pass he's played there. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now this could be a chance. Radu claims comfortably.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Vinicius Junior goes steaming forward. It's a promising position. Delivered with swing.
Temps additionnel.
Cleared away.
3 minutes.
Baku. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. Van Dijk with the clearance. Looking for options for movement. Skillfully cut out.
Just survive. Somehow.
His whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, it was never
লাভ হইলো কি দুইটা ফিরে তো একই
আর কি রিওয়ার্ড দিব ওই যে 20,000 দিব
রে হোদাই
রিওয়ার্ড দেখে কেমনে
রিওয়ার্ডার দেখা যাবে না এই ইভেন্টের রিওয়ার্ড শেষ
শিওর তুই
মেইন রিওয়ার্ড শেষ
প্যাক কি সব খুলে লাইছস
ওইটার দিল নাকি
প্যাক কি সব খুলে লাইছস
প্যাক খুলছি একটাই আসলে একটা খুলে লাইছি সব কঠিন ইভেন্ট দেখো কঠিন ইভেন্ট আছে
খাইতেও আগে খেয়াল দিলাম খাইলি আর ই করে দেখা না
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That has been slung wide. Could move up a gear here. Vitinha. Good purposeful running this. Vitinha. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Nicely weighted ball. And now they can spring out of defence. He's had it taken off him. Vitinha did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that pass isn't the best. Messi. Decent chance! You've got to be quick to recover this. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold hurtling down that right flank. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Hazard is in a really good position out wide. Gonzalez. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Played out towards the right wing, steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Alexander-Arnold. Out to the right. Oh, that's fabulous.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Oh, this looks sharp. And he's intervened well there. Great vision. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Cross, there's the header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Gonzalez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. He's got away. Real chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Threads one in, gets into some space. In it comes. Up he goes! And it's come back out to him. Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hazard is onto this.
Milan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And that was very necessary. And the counter is on. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Could try cutting inside here. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's managed to get free. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
No outsmarting him this time. Played in deep. And that should get the job done. Oh, they could break here. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now he's got space here. Well read, nice interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Milan really could have done without this. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. That's good running with the ball. It's Asa! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
They get a throw in. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. He's on it. Can he get away? Out towards the flank. Alexander-Arnold going vertical. And he's picked it up out wide. Foden tries to pass it through, and he cuts out the supply. Gonzalez. Not the most accurate pass. Andriy. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Chips it through. Now, can they get him away? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Gonzalez. Looking to play him in. That is good strength. He has found the way through. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Numero 21, Hazard. Numero 22, numero 2. Lasciano il campo.
Oh, it's played into the area. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Il numero 14.
Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Shot a goal! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Now, who's going to be first to this? That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
No, that's been intercepted.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Takes a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Tries to get it clear. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's had it nicked away. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And this is Sané.
Ci saranno 3
Great
minuti di
chance!
recupero.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Gonzalez. It's a searching pass. Played into space out wide. That's that, the end. Oh, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, that's fabulous. Hazard goes on a charge down the left. And it's Hazard. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's onto this. Tries a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Foden gets a foot in here. He is through here. Knocks it into space. Here comes the corner. Milan with the corner. There first. Messi goes short. Camavinga. Oh, cracking ball. Shapes to shoot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. And that's a good... And the shot! Goal! Milan! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Cresswell calmly anticipates.
Toulouse really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Messi. Showing great feet there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And he thumps it clear. Nicked it back promptly. Camavinga. It's a searching pass. Deftly away. And that's gone loose. He can get that clear. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's made its way. He's had a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now it's Foden. And he skips past his man. Toulouse have reclaimed it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That is good alertness.
Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Close. And he shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Vitinha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan have their third corner. Camavinga! And now a sudden chance to counter. Half-time getting close now. He's looking wide. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Out towards the flank. Messi. Good ball over the top.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Sidibe. Sidibe. It's a promising position. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Milan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are already promptly back underway. Milan carrying a one-goal lead.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Ball is over the line. Sidibe. He's got away. Tries to play it through. This looks promising. Drilled in low. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Vitinha! Good ball, good take. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Mackenzie. Still just a single goal between the sides. He has found the way through. Chance, surely! Oh, taken with style. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish.
There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Messi. That is lovely. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he welcomes it. Real chance! Goal! Toulouse! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Milan may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Camavinga. Sidibe. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Changement pour Toulouse. Le numéro 11. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 8.
Mackenzie. Messi. Shifted it to the flank. Hazard stood up well to him there. Mackenzie. Nicely weighted ball. That looks a cracking ball. Danger averted for now. Throw it.
Changement pour Toulouse. Le numéro 20. À sa place, le numéro 9.
And he's managed to get free. Deep cross. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. He's found a way through. Great chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Oh, just skips past his man. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, he's burst through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Spread out to the left.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Vinicius Junior. And it's Messi. And Messi! And that could come back to haunt them.
That's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Turns back here, probably the best option. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! And he hits the net! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Good running, strong and purposeful. 4 added minutes on the board. He's through here. And a chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
That's that, the end. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other, but it wasn't. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career.
Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Tries to play it through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's won it! The goal to end it all! Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Thank you for your call.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such...
Decent chance! Oh, he's been caught on... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, would you believe it? The most decisive of all goals! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. And he cuts out the supply. Now that looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Vicario gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Tottenham are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I would have to go for Rodrigo.
Kudus! Oh, surely that deserved better.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Kudus goes short. Pinches it off him. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bentancur. Can he get on the end of this? Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Porro. Now it's Kudus. Now, can they get him away? Bentancur. Milan still without a single shot on target. Kudus threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rodri with the clearance. Tries to play it through. Great vision. Romero. Tottenham upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Messi looking to play him in. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Xavi Simons. Aims beyond the defence. And it's been played through. And it's Simons. Now it's Kolomuani. Knocks it into space. Andrich clears it away. Xavi Simons really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
This might spell danger. And here's Richarlison. Good ball, good take. Terrific header. Goal! The breakthrough strike. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And he's had a hit! That was superb goalkeeping!
Richarlison is offering a wry smile there.
They've played it short. Simons. This looks promising. Oh, sweet feet. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
Milan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Xavi Simons. And it's Bentancur. And it's Porro. Looking for the run. Kudus' cross. Tries to pass it through. No, that's been intercepted. Spence. Kolomuani. Now it's Richarlison. That's an imaginative pass. Dink through. He's in it. Just the goalkeeper's. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Bentancur. Now this could be a chance. Elects to cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Romero makes the interception. Kolomuani just eases him off the ball. And there is the half-time whistle. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Second period then underway. Richarlison is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Kolomuani. And here's Kudus. Stood up well to him there. He could... And a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just off target. And now they can spring out of defence. He has found the way through. And this is Messi. Lovely pass, but great chance! And it's a goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Xavi Simons touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Good running, strong and purposeful. That is ended up in no man's land. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Great work on the overlap. Chance, surely! Van der Ven.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And it's Kudus. Kolumuani. Andrich did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Xavi Simons. Spread out to the left. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, nice one too. Very nice. And he shoots! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Ha segnato al 63esimo minuto.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Bentancur. Van Dijk is the guilty party there. Now it's Richarlison. Spence. Over to the left. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Romero can get it clear. He's gone for goal! Missed by a fraction. Ball is over the line. Vardiol. Vinicius Junior. Pedro Porro spots it and intercepts. Looking for options for movement. And there's green grass ahead of him. There's no flag.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Shoots! It's in! And the comeback is complete!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Tottenham take the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
And the counter is on. Played out to the right. Can he get it through? Johnson. Can he get on the end of this? And he's been shifted off it. Pedro Porro just loves to go forward whenever he can. Milan must do something here, and very quickly.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Milan have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Sané coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Romero, Spence. Tottenham looking to pass their way through. And it's Bentancur. Looking for options for movement. Real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Defending of the desperate variety. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Out for a throw. Now it's Sané. Sané with the cross. Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
I don't think they can assume that the game is safe. One slip can be really costly.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Bentancur. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tell is wide and looking to get onto this. He's picked his way through. Delivers the ball. Radu claims it. Safe hands. And that will be the final act. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Araujo spots it and intercepts. And it's Pedri. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Drilled in low. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha. Balde. And he was quick to react. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Foot in. Knocks it into space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Lopez. Can he get on the end of this? Played up towards the front line. Pedri. Looking for the run. Lewandowski. Pressure stays on. It is a corner. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Well timed, excellent interception. Christensen.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
And Araujo. Rafinha receives it in a wide position. And it's Lopez. Now it's Rafinha.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Plays a sharp little ball here. Can he get onto this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Crossed in again. Christensen clears it away. Pedri. Yamal. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Can he get it through? And he's only too happy to take that back. Picked out, he's had a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Kubasi. Christensen. And Yamal. Vermi. Pedri. And he's forced to go back. And it's Balde. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. killer pass, perfectly delivered.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Lopez. Now, can they get him away? He has a look up. Fermin showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. It's a good foot in there. Christensen. It's Pedri. Fermin. Out to the left it goes. Driving on and making good progress.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And that looks a decent ball. Another chance from a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. And he's gone looking for safety. Rodri. He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. And the first 45 minutes are up. So your views on the first half?
Milan really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
In again. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Balde. Rafinha, 2 assists to his credit already. And it's Pedri. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That is good alertness. Christensen. And Bernal. Christensen.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Lopez. Now this could be a chance. Shot a goal! He's been just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. Rafinha duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Just about up to the hour now. Fermin. And it's Lopez. Now Christensen. And it's Lopez. Rafinha. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And they win it back again. Rafinha. Camavinga puts his foot on the gas. And it's Lopez. Now it's Yamal. Milan can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Decent chance! No mistake! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Ter Stegen, Balde, Pedri, Yamal, driving, Yamal! He scores! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And here's Lopez. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. That's a shade optimistic. And that has been clubbed away. Bernal is the guilty party there. And he's going to have his name taken. Nice sequence of passes this. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rafinha picks it up out wide. And it's Pedri. Nicely weighted ball. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
El dorsal 10, el dorsal 11, el dorsal 11,
Gets it away.
el dorsal 15. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7, el dorsal 18, el dorsal
In with the
13,
challenge.
el dorsal 14, el dorsal 35. Se va a realizar un cambio de
Vinicius
jugadores.
Junior. Last chance perhaps. And he's managed to get free. Flashes it across. Tries to get it clear. And claimed it back swiftly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hakimi. And it's Hakimi. It's Camavinga. Vardiol. That's good vision. He's cut it out. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Pedri. Andrich kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. And a chance! And yes, it's there! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Milan desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.